Hey there guys, it's Christian from 7Game Network, and I'm set up here to get another game in with our Ciena redeck. So we are just about ready to draw our initial hands and have a look at what we got. Let's get rid of that. So we had an interesting play out against Palpatine previously. This is going to be some more shieldy goodness. We are seeing lots of shields. Right, I really like having LL30 and fast hands early. Tactical mastery early. Probably not the best, but I quite like the removal. Just doubt. No, let's keep one bit of removal. I'd like tactical mastery when it's going to be a bit more impactful with more dice. Probably don't need anything super removally. Let's get rid of doubt. We've got that 1/4 portion. Let's draw two, see what we get. Okay. Let's get these rolled out. On the hunt early, very nice against a qui-gonn deck. What have we got there? We got a 4 to their 4. Oosh, that's gone wrong. Oh! Yeah, okay, so we'll take some shields. And we'll take some shields onto her. Right, let's see how this goes. He's activating eAhsoka, not using her ability, and he's got the 2 and a shield. So, oops, I didn't get my resources. I feel like I could. Do you know what? Let's just see. I mean, he might stick the 2 out, and that's fair enough. But let's just see what he does. I don't mind if he hits those 2 shields. He's probably going to roll out qui-gonn. Okay, you're going to get the Shota onto qui-gonn. Yeah, I think I'll keep the best defense for that. We've got quite a lot of removal here. Let's get Ciena out. Hopefully she'll roll some resources, and we'll be a little bit more comfortable about. Oh, there we go. Nice. Do you want to do it? I think he's just forgotten about the ability. Oh yeah, of course you got to have 2 of them, haven't you? Right, I think at this stage it's probably worth taking the 3 damage to get rid of 5. So we'll do the best defense. Get rid of those 2. Stick 3 onto her. We're going to get resources back, so we can still LL30. I might just get out on the hunt actually. Now, do I on the hunt? Yeah, I've got to get that out, haven't I? I can't really play this game without on the hunt. I mean, he hasn't got a super amount of shields at this stage. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually going to take that back and I'll pay 2. That's poor. But right, and let's activate. Let's do a fast hands on this, and we'll discard this for 3 to qui-gonn. Okay, I'll discard this. Come on. Discarding on the hunt, guys. A bit scary. Oh, and it's failed. It's all gone wrong. Dear me, it's not been a good start here. So we'll take a shield onto her, and yeah, didn't really get full value out of that. I'm really starting to think that bounty postings that gets you to draw extra cards could be really handy in this deck. There's been a couple of times and I'm like, oh, I just need more reroll fodder. Okay, we've got some nice tricks we can play here. She's lightsaber thrown for that. Cool. So our options here is we can either just play out the X8 and go for it, or we can, in fact I think what I'll do is let's just see if we can get some resources, because if I roll some resources I'll know what we can do for this turn. Well, that might encourage him to use both and get that Shoto out. Oh. That was a crap roll, Ciena. Not even any damage. Because our option is X8 and just go with it, or Tactical Mastery, have one for endurance and still be able to bait and switch. I think, I mean, he hasn't got, I mean, he's going to have removal, isn't he? I'm not going to be able to do that. I think probably the best thing here is I'll go with the Tactical Mastery. So activate, and hopefully we can get a decent resolve here. Can't really fast hands either of those, that's annoying. And I can't even bait and switch. He's just asking to who? I'm just going to keep busting through. He just keeps rolling the shields. I think I'll ditch the endurance for a reroll here, because we've got the bait and switch. Oh yeah, bait and switch would be nice here for 4 more damage. And we'll very, very nearly kill Qui-gonn. Yeah, I'll bait, in fact it will, won't it? Bait and switch, so we'll switch this to the +2. And then with the ambush action, we'll ditch that and deal 5. And he down. Okay. This is looking pretty good so far, guys. And I need to go into his discard, but he's doing it now. 2 and 1. We shall get a resource. We will claim. Two damage over to here. Right. Okay. Yeah, this is, oh no, my bad, he did pay. Oh nice, he's rolling it. Synchronicity 2 unblockable. And then he's going to get a shield on and hit for another one. Cool. Right, now we start with a nice lot of resources this round. Okay. Shame we don't have a dug in. I think the coolest thing to do here is going to be just hold out blaster and go for it. If he's got removal, we've got endurance. Can pay for the 2 for 1. Okay. Not the most exciting roll, but quite a lot of resources again. Oh yeah. Fast hands. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's chuck a fast hands for 2. Get rid of the shields. Oh, hello. This is where I'll probably overwrite fast hands with an armor plating, just to absorb some of that incoming damage. Nice. Okay, so we will have to use our endurance. Get in. He's going to remove it again. Nice. Okay, well, not a lot we can do about that. It's just getting us. Gotta go for the damage. Let's see if we can hit it here. Come on, let's get some. No! Dear me. Need the reroll fodder in this deck. Really, really do. Actually, let's plating that. Take a shield or claim. I think I might just claim, because there's nothing else I'm going to be able to do. I mean, 1 shield, that's just really frustrating. Not, yeah, this deck often feels like I'm just running out of things to roll with and do anything with. He's going to get an extra 2 damage here, or maybe even more. Oh, yeah, there you go. So nearly going to be there. It's close. Oof. Thankfully I've got 2 redeploys to go on to Ciena, so that's nice, but I've got no damage on him yet. Okay, this is good. It's all removal though. That's not so good. It's all come at once. Dug in. Hopefully that will make the difference in keeping Aurra alive to do her damage. Okay, hits the 4 speed. That's a bit frustrating. I'm wondering whether I 1/4 portion here. I think I probably do. Okay, I can't get he doesn't like you off, but that's not 4 damage isn't going to kill her. So I think let's get these out. Actually, do you know what? If I just stop the damage coming through onto Aurra, I can't. I want any dice out. Yeah, let's get these dice out. Come on, let's get something decent. Yeah, I'll take that. Just in 3 games now, I have not used Infamous once. Just never feels quite good enough. I think I might just he doesn't like you. On that, get rid of that, and then we'll see. I think he's got a lot to do now. Okay, which is the give a blue character 1 shield. Let's get her rolled out. And he's got the resource. Okay, she's probably going to lose that character die. Still a decent chunk of damage to go through. And he's going to claim, sure. I think I'll just do all the damage. It's interesting, I'll just discard that to get 2. I mean, probably is the best, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just do all of those, and I'll ditch these 2 cards as well. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5. So we have got 6 more to do. How many cards we've got? Yeah. Finally, Phasma's Blaster. Oh, Tactical Mastery could be nice here. Okay. Yeah, I need to use Tactical. Come on, this needs to be a decent roll. Okay, get in. Yeah, we'll take that. That's 4 damage. So it's 4, 5, 6 damage, yeah. Well, there's a beautiful roll there. That Tactical Mastery, great card in that instant. Yeah, that went well. It took qui-gonn down quick. I mean, Aurra wasn't rolling amazing. There was a few 2s that she hit, but you expect that on Aurra's die. So that felt pretty good. I didn't even need the on the hunt against a deck that's obviously using lots of shields. The damage output was really good. I think though the Tactical Mastery, that was absolutely game winning. I mean, it really needed to go through there. I mean, it's only going to get one shield on, potentially with that force speed. That could have made all the difference. There was Ciena didn't roll very well at all. She had a couple of +2s and the odd bit of resource, which is what we need her for. But it's the ambushing with this deck that feels really good. It's the combat tricks, the tactical mastery, the bait and switches. They are the really strong elements to the deck. And it's Aurra's die. I mean, endurance has got to go in there. So yeah, I think it's strong. It's solid. He's just asked if I want to have another game. So why not? Let's do it. Let's have one more. So we'll just see how another one of these goes. Clear it all up. He's just reloading us. Very nice. Spawn me up. Alright. I felt like the hand that we took at the start was okay. We saw a lot of removal in clumps there. That one round we didn't draw any upgrades. I thought it was going to be a little bit scary, but thankfully, it's just an example of how good Aurra's dice are. She did the business still. So that was really very... I need to change that. I saved that upside down. It's really annoying. Just showing an opponent 3% of your deck at the start. Not good, by the way, guys. Right, here we go. Let's see what we start with. Probably not going to keep endurance early on. Infamous early is quite good with these two, but just it's a bit too much removal. Don't need all that removal. We'll keep the holdout blaster in case we don't see anything else. Yeah, let's put those two back. And let's see. Okay, could be better, could be worse. I kind of prefer the LL30 to the holdout blaster anyway. What do we roll there? 5. Okay, so it's ours. Do you know what? We'll play with his again. It didn't really make a lot of difference, and I get to keep shields. We haven't drawn dug in anyway. So if I'd have drawn dug in, then I'd pick. He rolls straight into his 2 shields with qui-gonn. That's just what he wants. Yeah, let's get Ciena out and see what she does. Hopefully she'll give us a bungload of resources. She'll give us 1. Let's take that one. I think still he doesn't like you on this one. Let's see if he uses his ability. He does. He doesn't like you. He can take a resource. And we will keep 1/4 portion. Actually, if I do this, play out Infamous. So it's just out there. It's the first time I've played it. Let's see if it works. We've got the extra 1. We can use it. The 1/4 portion. Yeah, you can take those, but that's fine. Let's do this. Get that out. And with the ambush, we'll roll. Okay, so deflected the 1. Let's check the holdout blaster. Re-roll them. I've made that decision, probably going to start seeing Shoto's hit over there now, which is fine. We're not going to re-roll, so we're done. Okay, that was a pretty ineffectual first turn from the both of us, really. Wow. Double fast hands on Aurra, that could be handy. Okay. Let's do this. Oops, no. I'll activate that. Let's just get the 1 out for now. Let's see if we get some resources. Oh, we're getting shooty, yeah. Fast hands isn't so helpful with that then. I might, rather than do 2 fast hands, I'll put the LL30 out and roll those 2. Oh, he's rolled more shields again. Yeah, this is probably worth, because he hasn't rolled any melee, so don't have to worry about guard. Let's have a go here then. 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we can get. Come on, something good. Ugh. So I could have disrupted him with 2 resources, but he had the full speed. And he guards. Brilliant. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's going to do that. Oh, I had the fast hands. Pants. Guys, I could have fast hands his 2. Never mind. That's only on character dice. You must be thinking I've got endurance. I could... no, I just need to ditch to get more here, don't I? Let's... these fast hands, I haven't been super stoked about as the fast hands have hit the table. Oh, okay, that's a better roll. That's a much better roll. And I got the 1 for the endurance there. Oh no! It's the last turn. Oh no! Needed to have that 1 first. Okay, let's see if he does removal now or whether he waits until I... Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what he does here. He's just taking the 3 shields. Okay, pings for 1. Pings for 2, okay. I think I'll take 1 resource. Oh, that's annoying. These shields. I think I'll do this. Blast through for 3. I don't know if it's right going for eAhsoka, you know. It was last time because he had those Shotos down, but I'm just not so sure this time. takes a damage. Let's get the 3 in there. Okay, draw 5. Oh, double tactical mastery. Oh no, we don't really want that. I want 1 at the start and that's it. Now, do I override an LL30? Get one of those bad boys out. So good. Okay. He's got 4 resources here. What to do? I don't think I do. I think I'll just do a tactical mastery. Whilst he's not getting a sudden load of shields out. No, we've got a fast hand. Ah, that sucks. But we'll fast hands. And let's do that. 3. And then with the next action, let's roll this out. Oh, hello. Got a lot of resources. Right, he's taking his 2, paying 2. Yeah, fearless on 2. Yeah, so we can't untap her this turn, but she'll draw a card. Oh yeah, of course, it's only 2 to re-ready her. Seven. I need to kill. I need to kill him this round. Oh, re-readied as well. It's painful. I'm going to have to do it. I'm not happy about this. Oh, really? The 2 blanks. That's not good. I mean, I can turn it to the 2, but he's probably got ways of dealing with it. How many cards? He's got 5 cards in hand because of that fearless. Oh man. Well, I mean, I've got to do it because he might not. He might not have removal. He hasn't got any guard option available to him. And that is killing damage on qui-gonn. That's solid. Brilliant. Okay, but I can still get the kill. So, oh, I have to chuck Captain Phasma's blaster. That's a bit painful, but there it is. Ooh, shame to lose that, but there we go. Back to him. Yeah, it does feel problematic. Hello, what's he done? 2 fearless. Wow. It does feel problematic that I didn't go for her first. I can't ditch that. That's just stupid. I'll just claim. spend that resource to give a non-blue character 1 shield. What's he doing? Taking the 1 and putting it to 3. Okay. Well, I mean, at the moment we're still looking okay, but that's a 14 damage to chew through yet. So we shall see. Drawing 4. Okay, so I can dug in, that's quite nice. I feel like I probably need more shield hate. I mean, everyone wants to play shields right now. So I think shield hate has to be what you do now. I mean, oh, that was unlucky. I think at this stage, do I need a tactical mastery? I mean, he could hit it with a discard, but I don't think he wants to be discarding stuff. I could just get another redeploy weapon out here. Get rid of the fast hands. Yeah, I think I will actually. Tactical mastery isn't going to be winning me much here at this stage, so, and it's just all redeploys. If it goes down, doesn't make a lot of difference. Oh, it's another hands roll. Oh, if only I had bait and switch. Okay, so it's a useful little card, this roll on. I was considering putting it into this deck. Let's see, do I just ditch for a big reroll here? I think I probably do. Yeah, I'm just going to ditch for a reroll. You know what? Let's roll in Ciena first, shall we? Oh. Here we go. Okay, there's that resource I wanted, so that's cool. No, the night sniper. That's a bit annoying. Now let's ditch that for a re-roll of all of these. Actually, not quite like that one. Let's keep that. And let's keep that. Re-roll that. I'll re-roll these 4, I think. Much better. Ugh. So painful. It's going to be a big old damage turn down to just dealing 4 damage. That's really annoying. Yeah, ancient lightsaber. There it is. Yikes, losing those 2 then, that was really painful. Can't say I enjoyed that. Oh, actually, one sec. Take that back. Let's do that first so we can't play it out. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? What was it? Oh, I can't remember what it was on now. That was on that. That was on the 1. That was on the 1. And that was that, wasn't it? It was something like that. He just overwrites, fair enough. Now I'll do the 4. But at least I made him overwrite. Double shields. Claim. He's probably going to take those, isn't he? Oh, I don't know, he probably feels like he wants to do some damage. If you can get the +3, then you'll probably risk going for a big reroll. Okay, he doesn't get that. Discard to reroll. Yeah. Just keeping the 1 shield, interesting. Oh, and he hits it! No! Ouch. So he hits exactly what he needed, does the 2, and then hits it for 5. Oh, wow, that was massively painful. Wow. Right. Come on, tactical mastery. Oh no, on the hunt. That's what I quite like. Oh, could dug in. Oh no, what do I do? Dug in and then tactical mastery, I think, yeah. I'll roll that Ciena next so that it doesn't like you get switched on. But I've got such a lot to chew through here, and I don't know if I'm going to have all the life to be able to do it. We'll see. Or just the cards to be able to do it. We shall see. Okay, does the 3 there. I probably shouldn't have activated her then. Oh, that was stupid. Anyway, it's too late now. Ugh, that was a really bad play. Yeah. Is tactical mastery going to help here? I don't know if it will. He's got a lot of cards though. Oh, balls that up. That's annoying. I don't think I need to spend the money on tactical mastery here. Actually, yeah, well, tactical mastery because I can just do it and resolve. And I've already got the 1 damage out, and that's good. So let's see if we can do it. Come on. Wow. Oh my goodness. +2 cards. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my goodness. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Sheesh kebab. That was alright. Those rolls come along now and again. Right. I've got to get 1 more damage through. I know he's got another go, but let's just do this. It might keep alive, I don't know. We'll see. What have we got? 7 left. I mean, he's got the lightsaber, of course. He can heal up, but I think at this point I will claim. Right, 1 more, so all you've got to get. And you've got a lot of dice to re-roll it with. So she is going to die, but that's going to be a lot of redeploys. wonder why he's keeping that one. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I still don't really know whether it was necessary to have done that. Read it, the tactical mastery, was it? I mean, I guess it just ensured I did get that big hit through, but ultimately it didn't have any melee dice out, so it wasn't like he was going to get a big guard off or anything. I was on 8. I need to do 3, and he's got the 2, and he's just got it back as well. Yeah, it's going to be a tall order now. Ancient Lightsaber wins games. I think both of mine on the hunt. Hello? Wait, I forgot to shuffle, didn't I? Well. Well, if only I had Phasma's Blaster. I'm feeling like I've got just not quite good enough dice here to do this against a very healy. How many cards he got left? Has he only got 1 card left? I think he has only got 1 card left. Oh my goodness. There's a 5. I probably should just do the removal, shouldn't I? But taking a 3, it's like, I can spend 1, lose a card to stop 3 coming through. I guess I probably should. It's a bit naff, but I'll do it. Oh, this is going to be a tough battle to the end, this one, I get the feeling. And I don't think I can win it. I don't think I can win the attrition war. Yeah, he did pay for it. Oh, the discard, that's a bit painful. Oh yes. Oh dear me. Let's just get this out now whilst we can. Right, there's no way I can mill him out here, so let's chuck that. Probably use that. No, let's discard. Let's discard. I'm not going to use the Night Sniper. Incredibly jammy rolls there. Just hit the 2 plus 2s. Oh my goodness. That's a ridiculous ending to the game. Thought, actually no, I don't want to do that 2 for 1. What I need to do is, I need to get some extra damage out of those 2 dice. And I hit them both. Wow. Great game. Really close. Right, I'll just say goodbye to this chap and we'll do a debrief. Thanks for the games. Really cool deck. fun of it. Until next time. Right, well, let's have a chat, shall we? That was fascinating. I don't think that's the best blue hero deck. I think it's quite strong, but I think probably a mace build deck can be stronger, and I also think like a Kain and qui-gonn I think is amazing. So what's really fascinating I think about that game is that what I had hoped would happen with the deck, it felt like the strategy of the deck was working. So in the first game there were some really important tactical masteries, and in that second game I felt like I was losing that. The first game I felt in the ascendancy the whole time because qui-gonn went down so quickly. I mean, he did die in the second round, didn't he? Whereas in that most previous game it took the extra round. He managed to get through some big old rolls and get some big damage, and it felt like I had a lot to deal with to get Ahsoka down to within sort of killable level and make it feel like it was a level game. And then that tactical mastery with the god roll, everything hitting the big damage pretty much, and dealing 12 damage in one go. I mean, that's destiny. Sometimes that's going to happen, and even then that didn't win me the game. He was still able to put lots of shields out, and that's it really. I mean, what's really interesting is both of these two decks that I've taken this deck against has really heavily relied upon shields, and it has felt like a lot of damage to chew through. It makes you think, if I play a deck that isn't using shields, it's going to be massive. It's going to deal a lot of damage. So I'm really considering that card that is, if you've got 2 ranged showing, it's pay 1 and it removes all of your opponent's shields. It's effectively a sort of a damage at hand. Now I don't like the fact I'm leaving my damage dice out. That is a bit naff. However, if I can do 3, 4, 5 damage with that card, an opponent might not have removal, and I'm in with a really good chance. However, it was a close. Well, the first game against Palpatine wasn't, but the second game was close, and both of those games I managed to squeak it out. I think the odds favoured him on that second game, but with this deck, it feels good. It feels good, and I tell you what's really nice about it: the fact that when Aurra does go down, I mean, it is redeploy weapons left, right, and centre, and Ciena can do it. I mean, okay, it was a slightly lucky roll at the end there, but she's shown that she can do it. The best defence, I think I have to keep it in because of the Palpatine matchup, but actually it's a little bit painful when you draw it late game and you're trying to win out with Ciena. But yeah, this deck's working. Cards that just aren't really doing much. Infamous. I mean, I'm using Infamous when I remove stuff, but that's kind of it really, because all my yellow upgrades, apart from armor plating and fast hands, they have inbuilt ambush. The LL30, the X8. I mean, Infamous does still hit quite a lot of cards, it's true, but it doesn't. Maybe it's just been 4 games where it hasn't really been a factor, hasn't really been massive. I mean, it is quite nice to be able to give fast hands ambush. That is really good, because of course then you can activate that character and then you can use the fast hands ability. So that is strong. I can't deny that is strong, and that's probably what I need to be angling for when I see that Infamous and using it with the fast hands. So I mean, it's certainly good enough to keep in for now, I think. I'm just identifying, haven't used that very much. The weapons feel strong and they do feel good. The endurance is really important. I haven't got many dice that are going to do 3 damage, and so Phasma's Blaster isn't hitting the table hardly at all, and that's largely because I'm not wanting to play out Phasma's Blaster because it doesn't have redeploy, which is interesting. it's such a powerful weapon. But I'm very happy to play it onto Ciena, and maybe I should be looking at, when I see it, let's get it on Ciena, let's make her a bit of a target, draw some of the heat off Aurra. Yeah, maybe. Because, I mean, if they do kill Aurra and it redeploys to a Ciena, you know, and she's got a holdout blaster and Phasma's blast, I mean, that's so much damage that she can do to end the game. So I think I'm just not playing Phasma's blaster quite right. I think when I see it, I need to get it onto Ciena. Other than that, everything's working quite well. The removal's going okay. 1/4 portion feels a bit when I play it. I don't like it, but at the same time, it's such good utility. Any die, boom, gone. And I think my big concern of am I going to be able to deal with shields enough has kind of been put to the test in 4 games, and I've won 3 of them. No, I haven't. I've won 2 of them, sorry. I did actually lose that second Palpatine game, didn't I? But it was close. And I was definitely in with a shout of winning it. And actually, to be fair, that last game that we played was a bit 50-50. I just rolled super well at the end there and managed to eke out the win. So, yeah, maybe it is about 50-50 up against decks with shields in at the moment. Well, it is. And so perhaps I should be considering a little bit more shield hate. I've got On the Hunt in there. I chose not to play it out on that last game. And I mean, it didn't come back to bite me because Aurra died before I really would have got to make use of it much. So there's definitely nuances to playing the deck and which upgrades you're putting it out against which deck, and you know, sometimes it's hard. You know, that On the Hunt, it got discarded to get more damage through, and ultimately seeing that 1 point of damage get through and push a character closer to death, it really can be as valuable as being able to remove 2 or 3 shields or something with an On the Hunt, because that's not dealing damage. So yeah, it's that's just I think I need more games to really understand those kind of interactions to it. Anyway, there's another cool couple of games. They were great fun, really close. Poorly Man, really good player, solid, great choices all the way through, knew what he was doing with his deck, and really gave Girl Power a stiff test. And it's sort of coming through. Changes that I'm going to make. They're certainly not sweeping at the moment, but I might try cutting Infamous and maybe getting some real good extra quality upgrade in there, or potentially Swiftness, because if I could give definitely not Swiftness, because the deck doesn't feel like it needs more ambush. It's got enough ambush. I think what I've got to do is find effective ways of making sure Aurra stays alive forever, or getting more out of Aurra. I mean, I'd quite like a few more combat tricks. So to that end, I'm probably going to stick leadership in. I think leadership's going to be really cool in this deck. The amount of times Aurra is getting loaded up, and if I could get a leadership out of her, it would make all the difference. I mean, a turn where I can tactical mastery, deal 6 damage, then leadership, go again. I mean, that's going to be the dream. So I think leadership is probably a really solid include now in this deck. And maybe one of, perhaps a 2 of. Let's go mad. Let's take out Infamous and stick in 2 leaderships and see whether it breaks it or whether it makes it. And then, yeah, we'll see in the next game. And I'll also do a little bit of kind of meta-analysis. Once I've got another couple of games in, I'll start looking at how many cards have I not played. If there's a card in the deck I have not played once in 6-7 games, it probably needs to not be in there. And I'll go through the whole process that I used to do that as well. Anyway, until next time, guys, keep enjoying your Destiny.